Hello, everyone. Welcome to PeekABoo.
Hello,
I'm
hello,
Gary.
hello.
So
Whoever's got your YouTube on, make sure you mute it because it's showing up in the background.
Can everyone hear me? Okay.
Yep.
I'm Danny.
I'm Dewey.
I'm Kate.
So welcome. Today we're going to talk about dirty talk in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. So we're going to get a little frisky with it and a little fun with it. So let's get started. Who wants to get started? Let's just get Miss Kate first. Because ladies
Why
usually
do I have to go first?
because you like talking dirty.
I like talking dirty.
Yeah.
How do I feel about talking dirty? I mean, I guess it always depends on the situation. Obviously, don't want to be talking dirty talk with my parents. That's weird as hell. But generally, yes.
In or out of the bedroom?
A little bit of both. More on the outside, just because like I'm not like a huge talker in the bedroom, so no.
So you like talking dirty in the car with your man then, huh?
Hell yeah.
Oh, is that why you get all hot and heavy sometimes?
That's why we have sex a lot.
More than you think.
Sometimes more than I'd like to admit. I'm kind of a sex addict, so.
Guilty.
And he is as well. I think he's more. I know he's more than me.
Cheeky
I
little
think it's
bitch.
our human nature. We're all sexual beings.
Yep.
I wasn't when I was young. I didn't get like this till I got old.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
I've been with my husband for 21 years and it's gone down south. It's gone down south. I only get it once or twice a year. That's it, and it's done. It's like, don't touch me. Oh, it's all right.
And most of my life, I thought I was actually a monk, but now that I've gotten older, I realize what I missed.
Yeah. So, like, okay, so, dude, do you like dirty talk in your bed?
Somewhat. I'm not a huge fan of dirty talk. I will use it outside the bedroom sometimes to kind of entice and to kind of get the mood going to get into the bedroom. And in the bedroom, I'll do a little bit, but I'm not a heavy dirty talker because I definitely don't like anything that demeans or insults or anything like that. I like it to be real mild when I do and stuff. And when what throws me off is if you're in the middle of it and somebody says talk dirty to me, all of a sudden I draw total blank. It kind of has to free flow and in the mood. And then when somebody tells you to do it, I'm like,
yep. That happened to me.
How about you, Amanda? Do you like dirty talk in the bedroom with your girls?
Yeah, actually, I felt it was a turn on, especially when they did it to me. But when they, like Dewey said, when they tell me to do it, I'm like, hi.
On the spot. I can't do on the spot shit. No. That's when I fail.
Natural.
Yep.
Usually if I'm talking more dirty, that means you're probably doing something right that causes me.
Yep.
I mean, dirty talk in the bedroom is communicating as well. So him and I do that more than dirty talk, so say, but dirty talk is amazing too. So
yeah, for me, I can't get into dirty talk because I'm like, get down. Like, especially I have a friend who like elaborated on me a couple weeks ago. I asked him, I said, so what do you think about dirty talk? He's like, I love it. I'm like, can you elaborate on it? He's like, yeah. So he says, you filthy whore. I'm like, so you want me to call you a filthy whore in the bedroom? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, if you call me a little dirty faggot, I'm like, Oh no, that's wrong. You can't do no. It's like you're saying pile twigs, you dirty pile twigs. You couldn't do it. I do not like dirty talk because it's like once in a while when you're like if I'm drunk or buzzed, then I was like, yeah, daddy, give it to me. That's about it. About it. Like my husband, I was like, daddy, give it to me. I'm like, daddy, give it to me. I'm like, and then he'll talk dirty to me, but it's like once in a while. But it's like once or twice, like once over a lifetime, I would say. But, yeah, he's talked dirty less than 5 times in 21 years. That's kind of bad. And it's bad.
Here's one for those that do like it. Is it a necessity or is it just a tool?
I wouldn't say it's a necessity.
Well, for some people, like you said, Caitlin, like people like to talk and anything, and but it's like you can.
Like I mean, sometimes him and I will just be like, kind of like smack that, kind of like innuendos, kind of stuff, but.
I actually surprised myself last time I slept with somebody. I literally just said, fuck me. And boom.
Well, my husband says my husband just said I prefer to be quiet. Danny talks way too much out of the bedroom. Yeah, I talk too much out of the bedroom, but it's like.
I know I talk a lot too, but I know a sure way to shut me up.
Just put a penis in your mouth, you'll be all right, dude. Or something in there, like there you go. That's how it works.
I noticed that the other day. I was talking somebody's ear off till we headed to the bedroom, and then all of a sudden it seemed to get awful quiet.
It's like, ooh, what's going on there?
But Daddy was busy, boy.
See, like people like so people like to get off by it, so especially if like it's daddy or like okay. So my sexuality is gay and everything. Dewey, you are.
I'm gay.
Okay, and Caitlin, you are what? I'm
bisexual.
And Amanda, you are
lesbian.
We got another cat saying I'm a lesbian too. So it sounds like I'm a lesbian too. Don't forget about me. Just kidding. Anyway,
hi Chloe.
No, that's not Chloe. That was Amanda.
Oh, she's
that's the other cat.
That was Amanda Kitty.
Oh,
Chloe.
okay.
No, Chloe. She's
all over here.
My little bitch is in heat, so.
But no, it's like,
she is noisy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you girls and everything. I know as gay men, like people like saying you like daddy, yes, daddy, and anything. How about you? What do you guys get called and anything? Girls and anything. Do you get called mommy or do you get called like let me milk those titties or something? I don't know.
I mean, I've been called somebody else's name before.
Yeah, but what do you mean then?
Oh, that's always good.
Oops.
That was dirty.
So let me ask you that. Okay, so Amanda, so when you're in the bedroom with a girl and everything, what do they call you? Like mommy or what do they call you? You dirty bitch or what?
They don't really call me any of those. More like, I don't know.
You don't know? You gotta, next time you hook up with a girl.
Like sexy and like, shit like that.
Yeah. When you do, next time you elaborate, we can actually find out you hook up with a girl. We'll have to find out with you, okay? Okay, do your homework on that one. I want to know because I'm like, if they call you mommy or like,
it's more. Okay, it's more. Damn, that was sexy, or holy shit, or something in that manner.
Holy shit, that's not like dirty talk. Like holy shit, you're like really shitting yourself, like shitting you, like it's like holy shit, you're like shitting yourself or something. Just saying.
Sometimes I feel very spiritual because I often hear, "Oh my God."
Like, I'm coming. Like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going. It's like one time I've heard a guy, it's like, I'm going. And then he grabbed his chest. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I think I had a heart attack. I'm like, That's not dirty talk. That's just like scary. Kill them over. But I could not get into the dirty talk. I don't know. It just raunchy and it gets weird and I don't know.
I think
depends
it's
on
what people
how,
make
like-
of it.
Yeah. Maybe 50 Shades of Grey. Maybe I have to watch 50 Shades of Grey again.
I still
I've
have
never
not
seen
watched
that movie. Believe
No,
it or
just
not.
experience your own because 50 Shades of Grey is just like a soft porn. There's like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you watch 365, that one right there, that
And
one's a go-to if you like BDSM.
So we'll have to talk about BDSM on our show. About BDSM.
Yeah, that was my past.
So Dewey's gay and I'm gay and everything, and then girls are like like Amanda's a lesbian and then you're bisexual and everything.
Mhm.
So like, did you ever had like dirty talk with a girl, Caitlin?
I think maybe a couple of times.
Let me ask you this then, okay? But for you, since you're bisexual and everything, does Trent go dirty talk with you or no?
Nah, no. But I am going to disclose that I told him that I would not talk about our sex life on here. So
we just gotta say spank the monkey. I'll say spank the monkey,
Yeah.
girl. Spank the
So-
monkey. We'll give you some we'll give you some ideas, and you're like, this is your homework for the week.
well, I mean, from my past, yeah. I
Like,
mean,
yeah. Like, what's the weirdest thing?
I've had a lot of experience, Danny. Trust me.
That's called a tramp.
No, they.
Promiscuous.
Never mind.
We're all
I
tramps.
shouldn't do that.
We're tramps and thieves. That's all we are. We're tramps and thieves.
Some people appreciate that experience.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so what's
a
the
lot of
weirdest thing?
people,
But let
a
me
lot
ask
of
you
people
that.
haven't been through it, so you know.
Is there anything like the weirdest talk ever?
And I have been through the ringer. I can tell you that.
Well, yeah, you've been to the ringer. Everyone's been to the ringer.
Oh man.
So has
Very-
anyone like Gyms and Tramps and Thieves? That's what my husband just said. Jeez. But no, let me ask you. Okay, so you hooked up, gets into your past. We'll talk about your past. I'll go again. For me, I got a guy once and anything in the basement. He's like, "Do you like that?" I'm like what? He's like, "My penis." I'm like, "No. What are you doing to that?" I couldn't do it. He's like, "You don't like dirty time?" I'm like, "No." You know, yeah, that one. I'm like, whoop. He's just like, yeah, whoop. And it goes down. It's like, wow. It's like, no.
I'm
See,
so glad
people-
I don't have a penis. I'm sorry. I'm so glad I don't.
Yeah, well, yeah, you'd be like, heat. It's like something like that. So
I would hurt myself every day.
True.
Honestly, I think I would have too much fun.
Yes. Yes.
See, if I had a vagina, like if it's gay men and anything, if we're
I mean,
vagina,
I'm always like moving my boobs around and shit, but like,
Yeah.
But let me ask you, since Caitlin, you did like in your past and anything, did you ever get into people get talk dirty to you?
oh yeah, a lot.
like
I just
raunchy
never like really got into it. I mean, I would go along with it, obviously, but it just wasn't a thing for me.
So you're disagreeing, like you just don't like it. But
It's
now,
okay sometimes, but I'm more of the outside.
so we
dirty talk.
call like everyone says there's vanilla, chocolate, and like Napoleon or whatever it's called. And everything.
So it's like the
you
words
really-
of
Neapolitan.
yeah, Napoleon, yes. And do you like the dirty talk? Like, do you like it? Like, can you get raunchy or can you just like, no?
I'm not good at getting raunchy. That's not really in my nature. If
See,
I do, then like I said, I must be in the throes of something that's really causing me to do it.
So we call you vanilla. Right?
Yeah, I would be more on the vanilla side.
I would be vanilla and everything. And Caitlin, I would say vanilla. And Amanda, I don't know. Just don't know.
Hey guys, we have a question that just came in via our email, and the viewer is wanting to know what do you feel about dirty talk via text and dirty pictures? So how do you feel about that?
Oh, that's a good question.
I've had
I find it easier sometimes to do dirty text than to do dirty talk.
yeah, same here.
I would say, yeah. It's
'Cause
so much
I
easier
can
just
lay
to
out
do
a
it.
whole scenario in text, whereas if I was actually talking to the person, I would probably feel self-conscious about that.
Yeah, most definitely.
For me, I would have to say I have to show picture. Like if I was single, I would have to do pictures. I'm like, this is what you like, and this is what you're gonna get, and everything. And it's like for me, I have to do.
I do like sharing pictures, but what I don't like is chatting with people who don't show any pictures. And they don't have to be nude pictures. I just want to see who I'm talking to.
I have to see what I'm working with before I work it.
Oh yeah. I told one person he wanted to come over, and I said, "Well, I want to see your picture of your face." And he said, "Well, you've already seen my dick." And it's like, "Well, unless your dick can knock on the door and put the peephole in my door, I want to know who's calling."
You could be catfishing me, motherfucker.
Exactly.
But okay, see, that's the hard part. Is like people like lie about their pictures. They're like 10 years old and everything, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hard. If you're like, okay, that does not look like you. That was like 10 years ago. Then why didn't you update your freaking picture, man? And anything like
Can
that.
anybody do like FaceTime, like having phone sex?
I had phone sex.
Yeah,
I've had fun.
a little bit, but it doesn't really do it for me. So
No.
When Billy and I were like him and I were like in different towns and everything, him and I would Billy, oh my bad, my husband, I would have to say he would get like he would just like and everything because I get excited to see and everything. So I get excited.
Hey.
So I would say like he would do
a lot of
video and everything, but
a lot of people like to show what they're doing on video, and to them they get off with that, and it's like what I do is kind of hard to show on video because if I'm on video, that means I'm by myself, and I'm not. That's not pretty sight. So
would you? So let me ask you this: would you rather have the real thing, or would you? Okay, so if we had COVID again and everything, would you do a video, or would you just rather have the real thing?
oh, I'd always much rather have the real thing, but when
Yeah.
like during COVID or even times now, especially people who are other side of the country or something like that, sometimes you just don't have an option. But
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. For me, I have to have the real thing and anything. I have to have the real thing because like it can't.
I find if I try to do a video, I'm concentrating too much on the video instead of on the matter at hand, and it's hard to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and before, huge technology and like things holding your phone up and all that shit, I would always hate it to video and try to like do a porno basically.
Like
Yeah.
a 10-second thing. Like a 10-second.
It was like, ooh, this will work, you're up like this.
Yeah, the angles I need are not the angles that I can achieve.
Amen to that.
So Amanda, how about you?
I have not done a video one. And for a while there, I was a virgin on that subject until 3 years ago. I finally did a nude pic. But other than that, I don't mind it. But sometimes I do get kind of like, okay, especially when you first talk to the person. It's like the first day, like you even talk to them, they send nude pic. And I'm like, whoa, okay, I want to get to know you first.
Yeah.
So you want to get to know the person basically
Yes,
before you go into
yes.
the okay. You want to get to know
That
the
is
person.
the most annoying fucking thing I can ever deal with because that happened to me all the freaking time, all
Yeah.
the time. And with there was none of that. It was just like awesome conversation for like a week. But yeah, no, I hate that shit.
So basically,
Yeah,
girl,
when somebody first approaches you online and the first thing you see is a dick pic and an ass pic before they ever say hi or anything, it's like,
Yep.
okay, this is going to be interesting,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeet.
And 90% of the time, it's going to go nowhere. So.
Ignore.
Yep.
so if you
I'm a block you. I'm a block you. I'm a block you.
Well, if I block them, they must not have much to look at.
Oh,
see, the
Danny's-
hardest part, you know, people
Speaking
are
You
like,
know,
Danny's
I've
speaking of
gotten
what-
catfished a lot.
well, the hardest part, you know, nowadays, or I don't know, girls, like, if you realize that, like, I just talked to Dewey the other day. I said, Dewey, like, this guy tried to blackmail me. And he's like, I'm like, trying to blackmail you with pictures. And they're like, it's like, okay, what are you going to do? He's like, they want money. And everything. It's like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, go right ahead and anything. It's like, I'm not shy.
That's
We
what
can-
they
I've had
have
people-
happy parlors for.
I've had people try to blackmail me, and I always tell them if they threaten to post pictures, I said, please send me the links. I need all the advertising I can get.
Especially if it's like your OnlyFans or something. Like, don't just send it to OnlyFans. And it's like, hey, a lot of people nowadays are like using OnlyFans. So like, if you're going to see something, then go to my OnlyFans.com.
I had a guy the other day that we'd been talking for a few days, and then all of a sudden he popped up with the threat, saying, well, and I see you have two options. You can either ignore it and deal with the repercussions, or you can send me $5,000 and I'll take the pictures down that I posted. And I told him, I said, do you think you're the first person that's ever tried this on me? I says, I'll tell you one thing. He said, one, that doesn't scare me. And two, I've already reported your account to Facebook, and I've called our local police and filed charges for extortion. I said, now what do you got to say? The whole next day, he was saying all kinds of sweet things like, why don't you talk to me anymore? Don't you want to be friends? And I thought, look,
Like,
God.
that's how it's
it's like, you want to know why I'm not talking to you? Oh, my God.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
They're desperate. They want money, and they like because they don't want to work, and they think that's the sad part is, and they think it's
Yep.
people like they just don't want to work. They just
They
want
want this,
to.
but they don't want to work for it.
Like go get if you want money, then go and get yourself on a freaking corner or something. I was like, get on the freaking corner and make some money and everything. Go talk dirty to someone in the corner. I'm sure someone will get
Go
off.
to the truck stop. You'll have
There
a
you
lot
go.
of fun there.
Or a bathroom or something like in the bathroom or something. Shoot. Or go into a freaking cornfield or something. I'll say.
There's an idea.
Just go into a cornfield in order.
Yeah, screw
we're
you
all
guys.
from the Midwest.
At
And
the
everything, so
beach.
we're originally from the Midwest, and like there's a lot of places.
You're from Iowa. You been in a cornfield?
Yes, I have.
Yep, there's a lot of them right around me.
There's a lot of beans and there's a lot of corn. And everything right now,
Mhm.
it's like right now it's plain because it's the winter, but still we're still like, but here and down the south and everything, it's like there's cotton fields and everything, but you can see each other probably like, hey, I don't want to pick up some cotton, and then the next thing you can make a little hut out of that. Something. Okay.
So back to that email with the dirty talk over texting. I feel like it's a lot easier to do that because you're more yourself
Yeah, because you're
at
not
that
like
point, and
Your mind
people are
isn't blank.
vulnerable.
yeah, because they want to know what your fantasies are, basically.
Mhm.
And you can edit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amen to that.
You can't end it when you say it like you're dirty whore. Oh, I mean, you really did. I mean, let me erase it. Let me erase that.
You want to have some fun, dirty talk? Do the voice translate type thing and see what it decides. What it decides you actually said.
Shoot, I used to be really good at it. Like back in the day with AOL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, what about that? AOL hot.
Oh!
Yes, I remember that.
I would like write like a story with it, and they'd be like, "Holy shit!"
Well, some do like some people like want you to like role play. Sometimes they want you to like the scenario, like you want, like, and it's like, okay, like me and my husband, we both, like back in the day, we did role play and they text and everything, and like, how you doing? He's acts like he's the college jock and everything, and I'm like the poor innocent, like person's like 17 or 18 years old. Like, I don't know what to do with you. And they think I was like, it's like,
Well, if you're doing pure and innocent, it's definitely an act.
exactly, especially with your role playing and all that. So you can do role play. Now, role playing, just you can do a lot. You can do role playing, dirty talking, and everything. That's kind of fun. And
I guess like so in my
fun.
past or whatever, as far as like the dirty talking stuff, now like remembering it and everything, I kind of like just blocked it out because it's your past, whatever. So, but thinking about it, it's like there were a lot of people that like that stuff, especially in the BDSM world, because it gets a lot of people going. A lot of people love it.
In that world, I think it becomes more of a necessity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for me being, submissive, I mean, I just take it, so I don't like. Yes, please, Daddy.
Oh god.
I don't consider "Please, Daddy" dirty talk. I consider it a polite request.
There you go. Yes. Yes.
All right, let's see. Moderator, let's see. Any more emails coming through?
Well, somebody just said that they like "Choke Me, Daddy."
Oh yes. Yes.
Why? I could not get in the choke. No.
Well,
So, do any of you have a specific phrase that you like?
Oh, boy, do I ever.
What's your phrase, Caitlin?
Still,
Oh, mine is always
Spill the
bend
tea.
me over, smack my ass, and I'll call you daddy.
okay.
That's a good phrase. How about you, Amanda?
Whatever. Just go.
No, you're just like, we're still calling you Vanilla, Amanda. We're gonna call you until we get into that chocolate phrase, and like, okay, you're like, I gotta do my homework, and I can see what a girl can do. So, but you never like, have you had any phrase like, oh, you have, yeah, Amanda, you do have phrases because they're attracted to you because you always get the weird ones. And you do get the weird ones.
Daddy!
She does. She calls me up and says, "Why do I attract them?
Daddy!
Emotionally unavailable.
I know. Why do I? Does it have it on my forehead? Like you say, you call me.
I'm just realizing it's probably just me. I'm emotionally
Well, it's not
unavailable.
you. It's not you.
But I'm healing.
I think we all are at this point.
Going back in the day, like for me and all that. So
I could be emotionally unavailable, but physically, take me. I'm yours.
What, 24 hours a day, Kiwi? If you had a chance?
That would be a good start.
24 hours a day? Oh my god, that's a lot.
You know me, I'm insatiable. So
It's just like, it's a lot of, like, that's crazy. For me, I would have to say with my phrase and anything, I would say, oh god, it's like, I have to get to know the person first before anything. I'm like, I get to know you first and talk to you, and if I like you, we'll talk. If not, you keep walking. I said,
That's what my problem is. I got to get to know. I got a Cancer mood, so I'm emotional. I got to get emotional. Just a little bit.
A lot of times the catchphrase is all dependent on the person and what's happening. So
same with my catchphrase, I was like, spank it really good. I'll say, spank them.
Scissor me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Where's that going towards? Is that going towards Amanda or Caitlin, I wonder?
Hey, you never know.
It's like
Mine would probably be just give it to me or deeper, one or the other.
Give it to me, fuck me.
Oh, I like the deeper word. Yes.
Yeah. Say harder. I would have to say harder. I have to say harder. I'm like, harder. Come on, spank me.
Right there.
I don't like that word. That almost sounds like you're being insulted.
I feel weird if I say that.
I would have to say harder, bitch, harder, or something like that. Come on now, harder, you damn it, do something to it.
Are you teasing me or do you mean business?
Right.
Well, one time I told a dude, I said, because he was back there, trying to get back there and everything, I said, what are you doing? He's like, I'm fucking. I'm like, is it in? Is it in?
Oh, those are the words that nobody likes to hear.
No, because I'm like, I'm like,
Oh,
in.
no.
I did. This was years ago. Like I said, are you in? He's like, yeah, I'm in. I'm like, doing what? What are you doing back there? He's like, I'm fucking. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not doing nothing. It's like a fucking pencil. It was a fucking pencil, Dick. Just saying, like a pencil.
He was trying to pleasure you with a straw.
Maybe.
about
I think it was. I think he was doing like the. Like,
You know, and that is such a misconception. Too.
Motion in the ocean.
Right?
That is such a misconception because everybody feels like it. You know, if you don't have the size, you can't do anything. Yeah, I've had good size that did squat, and I've had little size that just pleased the hell out of me. So it's all what you do with it, not how much you got. So
well,
Yeah.
it's like sometimes you're like, wait, how are you supposed to be mean? You're like, okay, what are you doing back there? And what are you trying to do to me? And everything, especially bullying and everything. It's like,
that's where communication comes in handy. I always tell people, you know, it's like, if I'm doing something you like, let me know. If there's something you don't like, let me know. And if there's something you need I'm not doing, let me know that too.
I like
Right.
lying, and it's weird. Oh, my husband says I'm the size queen. Yes, I am the size queen. I like it nice and big. Not for me. It's like for the mic, for example. This is small. It's like it's okay, but I like it nice and thick and juicy. So,
I like them real thick and juicy.
I have to have it enjoyable. You got to have it nice and slap.
I am a size queen as well.
How about you, Amanda?
Oh, size?
Yeah, size. No. When you're in the bedroom with a girl and everything, so do you like? I know you do more than scissors and everything.
Yeah.
So does it? What turns you? Okay, what does a girl like? You have to. It's like, okay, did they kissing or is it? They have to. There's got to be something. Bite your nipple or what?
I like biting the neck.
You know, like
Turn into a vampire.
You're like a vampire. You're like you're like steady.
I also like choking.
Joking.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Not
You
hard.
like to do it to
Just
the
right.
other?
Not to suffocate them or choke them to death. Just enough.
Right.
It seriously. Okay, never mind. It turns them on.
I love me some light choking. I can't even lie about that.
See, I cannot because I'm scared my airway will close.
Mm-mm.
There has
No,
been
it's more pleasurable than anything.
I was like, dude, come on. Back up.
Mhm.
I always like to say I'm not a size queen, but I do like to be impressed.
You bring a boner in. You brought boner in.
Yeah, I can't wait for the toy talk. So
we're going to talk about we're going to next weekend we're going to talk about dirty talk. We're actually not going to talk about dirty talk anymore. We could actually talk about sex toys next weekend. What is your favorite sex toy? And anything. That's what I tell people. I'm like, what is your favorite sex toy? And anything like for anything. So like I've been researching the last couple of weeks, and
I
there's
should
some
pay for how much advertisement I've been doing.
yeah, it's like crazy. Like now Dewey just brought his like one looks like a carrot and one looks like the top of a boner. What the heck? That looks like a Dewey. The black one looks like a fucking rocket song. Like a rocket. There's so many.
was that that silver ring that you didn't tell me about?
What's over? Oh yeah. That was weird. Recently I was researching on cock rings and everything, and it was like, what the hell? These guys have to put the top of their penis and anything. It's like, what the hell?
Oh, like the little cages and stuff.
Cages. Why? Cages?
Was it the chastity?
Yeah, chastity belt. I want to know. We should ask those people why. Do you put a chastity belt on your penis? And girls, do you guys put chastity belts on your vaginas?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, good. 'Cause, I feel like guys are doing it and anything.
Are
I
they
think they
role
want to
playing?
be.
It's because
I wonder.
you know, you
Well,
obviously
yeah,
can't get hard.
that's our question. Yeah, well, that's weird and anything. But I want to know out there
But
why.
that's a BDSM thing.
Yeah, but I want to know why. I want to know questions.
It's pleasurable to them.
Well, okay, the next weekend we want to know, for like anyone out there who's watching this show, like it's gonna be it's recording right now, but I want to know, why do you have to put a cage between your crotch and it? Are you trying to not get hard? Are you trying to just not
That's
to
what it's
come?
for.
But I couldn't know it. I could not. What if
But
someone lost the key? What if someone lost the fucking key? I would freak out. I would have to go to the hospital. I'm like, listen, I have a
that's
case.
all up to either their master or their dom.
Well, yeah, but what if they lost the key?
It's a control thing.
Yeah.
What if you have to pee? What if you have to pee?
Well,
Really
then
bad?
you just fucking piss on yourself.
I couldn't do that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's that's what it's for. It's for pleasure. I mean,
Everybody has a different level of pleasure, that's for sure.
13.
there's different strokes for
Some.
mhm.
There's got to be a kink or something out there. So, okay. Moderator, what other questions out there? I know there's got to be more questions out there. Cage in your pants? Yeah, cage in your pants. Yeah, cage in your pants. That's so funny.
Well, we're waiting for some questions to come in, so send them our way.
Yeah. Anything. Okay, so let's talk about. Okay, so Amanda, you're a lesbian and anything, right? Of course you are. So how many like in the relationships and anything, like in your in sexual, what's the weirdest thing you have ever been with a girl? What's the weirdest thing?
The weirdest thing?
Yeah, with a girl.
Gosh. Oh gosh. It was very awkward. Like, I don't know if she knew what she was doing. That type of thing. Because basically she was grinding on me with her hip. And I was like, ow, ow, ow.
Your hip?
I'm like, yeah, her hip. I'm like, okay, we're done. I had to stop.
A hip? What
Yeah,
the
that
heck?
was very
Are you trying something?
This was back in the day before I could really communicate very well. I was shy.
But yeah, but yep, would you go on here's your hip and here's your hip, and you're doing that?
Great. How do I explain this?
That's weird.
I don't know. She was, I know, it was weird.
She was just in the wrong position, and
Yes,
so
she was
her
in the wrong
hip was
position.
boning
I feel
up right up against it.
Yes.
So basically, you were dry humping each other, right?
Yeah, but
in a sense.
What's the point? You're like, I want to be on for JJ or something. I'm on hip. I gotta have to. It's like I need to see some more than that, right? That's what I would do. Like, listen, this is like that, something like that. I couldn't do it.
Hey, we got some questions coming in. I guess when I said that, I made some people feel bad for us.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
get him, girl.
Someone's wanting to know where or from who did you learn about sex growing up?
Oh, my grandma. I have to say my grandma. Because it's funny because my grandma and my mom practically told us when we were kids and everything, if you want to have sex, wrap that shit. Wrap it. She didn't talk about sex. She didn't talk about the birds and the bees. She said just wrap it. I'm like, wrap what? And everything. Didn't know anything about condoms or anything like that. So my grandma, it was funny. My grandma was she was widowed and anything, but she was a freak and in bed. And you could hear her in bed with my grandpa. You could hear her with her ex-husband. You could hear a lot going on. And I asked her, what the heck were you doing? She's like, wouldn't you like to know? I'm like, you think what was I doing? I was like, I don't know what the hell you were doing. Trying to humping? I was like, I was doing sex last night. She's like, this is what sex does. I'm like, oh, no. She didn't talk to me about gay sex and anything. I had to learn on that all on my own.
Yeah, I had to learn on my own about the gay thing and
Yeah.
sex thing. Watching rated R movies.
Guilty on that one.
Same.
Or,
I mean, my mom, she talked to me about it, but I didn't really understand it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think at that time it was around the time where things were getting exploratory here because things are feeling good.
what age were you?
Oh,
I was 7 when I first experienced with a guy. I was 7 years old, and everyone asks me, like,
oh,
damn.
like with a woman?
Yeah, with a woman and a man.
So with a man, I was 17. With a woman, I was probably 26, I think. 25 or 26.
That's a good age.
Yeah. I mean, I had always like fantasized about it, you know. Why the hell not? Why not explore it, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it because it's frowned upon.
Yeah, that's
And
a hard one.
I think,
being back in my day, we didn't talk about
oh man, kudos to you.
it. I learned a lot more in school from kids than I ever did from anybody that knew anything.
Yeah. Yep.
See, I was 7 years old. I was very curious. The guy was 16 and everything. I said, drop him. He's like, drop what? I was like, drop your fucking pants. And I said, I don't want to see that. And I was 7 years old. I sucked on a penis. He was 16. He was my babysitter. Man, I was curious.
Wow, we.
Okay, here's a question. What's your favorite way to be intimate with someone? Oh, what's your favorite way? What's my favorite way? But there's other ways. But yeah, I was 7 years old. When I was like, then I was with a woman at 17. And everything. I was with a woman. I was engaged. I said I gotta figure out what I wanted in life. If I want to be gay or bisexual and everything. And then I slept with a woman at 17. Never again. She felt like an SOS pad. She felt like an SOS pad. Like a scratch pad. Literally felt
So
like
do you guys think that you're born to be that, or you just like what you like?
No,
I think you're born that way because I was that way before I knew what it was.
Yeah.
I wasn't born that way. I knew I
Starting
liked
about the age 8,
I was-
I started to get curious and play
I was
around
always
with
infatuated with girls
other
and
boys, but I didn't know what that was called. I just thought it was curiosity. And then,
Yeah.
of course, as you get older in school, then people start calling you names and stuff, and you start learning about what all that is. And it's like, well, okay. By that time, I'd been doing it long enough. It's like, well, what's wrong with that? Well, realize that's to a lot of people, there's a lot wrong with that. So the only time that I took an interest in girls was because I thought I was supposed to. But
Right.
it never really worked.
Yep. And that's how it was. I mean, you were expected to be with a man or a woman
Yep.
because that's how it is.
Yeah, everyone expects you to be straight, but you know what? You can't fight who you are, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you're bisexual, lesbian.
40 years ago, you didn't have an option.
Yeah.
Right. And you like
Nowadays, at
like,
least
I
people
mean-
understand that better.
I dated guys up until
yeah.
That
my pussy's getting a little flared up over down there.
like, pay attention.
But up until like I think 19 or 20, my first time I was with a woman, well, it was my best friend actually, and I was like, okay, there it is. Because
See, for me, I was
getting attached to the guys. I was just like fucking them, and then that's about it.
See, for me, I sucked a penis at 7, but I didn't have sex until I was like 19. and anything. I didn't have sex until I was 19. I was my husband. I lost my virginity with my husband completely. And anything. So
17 for me.
I was
And
curious.
that was the way me. I starting that young, nothing happens.
Yeah, you just hump and you just dry hump. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're curious and stuff like that, but there's nothing really happens. So as we started to mature and hit puberty and stuff, and things did start to happen, it's like, oh my.
Especially you go through like the first kiss. Like so my first kiss with a guy was like I was like 15. I was 15 years old with the first guy with kiss. But I kissed my girlfriend like when I was like 15 too. But we didn't. She just kissed me on the cheek and anything. But I didn't have like make out sessions. But I made out with a guy. So and anything. But I didn't go all the way though. That's the hard part. People say like take your time with it. So especially
That's
with girls.
kind of the same with me too, Sean. I feel that I was born bisexual. I do absolutely love both. But your snatch needs to be clean.
And that works both ways as well. But I don't mind, I like my guys clean. I'm not into filth and dirty.
I'm saying like you ain't working all day marinating and then coming to me. Oh no, do not marinate and come to me. You need to take a shower.
Yeah. That if you show up here all stinky, it's like we're going in that shower together, young man.
Right.
I'm gonna scrub it down.
People that like that go on to buying, women's seasoned panties. And I think that's nasty.
The weird part is like a friend of mine, boyfriend, he smells like a garbage can. I say, you smell like a garbage can and everything, and it's bad. And I literally have to say that to him. And like he's like, I took a shower. I'm like, you don't sound like you took a shower. You need to scrub it down, scrub it down, scrub it down.
Horrible hygiene is
Yes.
terrible. Terrible. If you got disgusting ass teeth, it ain't happening. We cannot be friends even.
See, the
If you
funny
got
part, the funny part is a friend of mine likes she doesn't go for the booty, she doesn't go for the face, she doesn't go then. Guess what she goes for? She goes for the shoes.
For the
She
shoes.
goes for the shoes. You know why? I asked her. I said, "Why do you go for the shoes?" She's like, "One, if it's dirty and it's ugly and it's got a hole, means they're broke ass and anything. If they got nice clean shoes and they got white, and if it's brand new, means they got some money." That's what I learned from a friend of mine. So it's like they go for the shoe. This friend of mine said that. I'm like, I don't go for the personality. I just go for the shoe. I don't go look at the crotch. I don't look for their ass. I don't look for anything. I just look at their shoes. Like, okay. So,
Okay, here's another question that came in. So you're being forced to choose one sex position for the rest of your life. What is it?
Dang,
One
you
for-
gotta be
wow,
putting it on
man.
us like that.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
That's an easy one for me.
And was that one, Dewey?
I like to be on my back because I want to see the look on your face.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Wow.
If I'm on my belly, I don't know who or what you're doing back there. I like to watch.
I have to say riding for me, riding. How about you, Miss Amanda?
Probably scissors.
Scissors? That's your position? Scissors?
Mm. Now
What's
you
your
make
life?
Remember, they got different plumbing.
Oh, they do. So, wow.
Scissors can be good too, but
I would just say riding. I don't know what Caitlin. I think she went and gotten. I think she went and got to experiment with a position. She had to try for a little bit, and she's like, "I'll be back."
yeah, she's got a little whirly gig going there. Must have had Wi-Fi issue. Oops.
She'll be back.
While we're waiting for her to come in, another one came in. And what sexy thing could you win a world record for?
Really, Dewey? Blowing?
What else do I do better?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to. That's okay. What's the question again, Pussycat?
What sexy thing could you win a world record for?
Me lasting a long time. That's what I have to say. I last a long time for not coming. There you go. So that's my world record. I could last for like 6 to 8 hours, not going just once and everything. So my husband says doggy style for me and being ridden on. Oh yeah, good luck with that, buddy. I ain't getting doggy style with me. How about you, Amanda?
No complaints on the penetrating.
Oh, so you're right. Like if you want a world record, then you think it's a penetrating, huh? So that's crazy. Wow, that's the whoa. That's crazy. World record.
According to most of my playmates, I would be a 5-star on Yelp if they had it available. So,
Or what is it called? Google reviews or
yeah.
or something like. I'll give Dewey a. What would Dewey like? What would Dewey do? A 5 out of.
What or who?
Exactly.
I'm very picky. I only sleep with those that say yes.
If they say no, then what do you do? Try to turn it into a yes.
Can I give them an option to change their mind while they still can?
So if they say no and anything like I say, and then you try to turn it into the sway, you say yes, and it's like okay, I'm like.
Well, then I just up my teasing game and make them want to say yes.
So it takes a while. It takes like.
I haven't had too many people say no, so.
Oh, it's so funny. It's crazy.
I let them come to me.
Do they get weird though? Does it get weird? You know?
Depending on who it is. Like if I'm not interested, then I'm like, sorry, no. But most of the time.
Oh, there she is. Did you try some sex positions? Did you try any? Did you try a new sex position for us?
I didn't know that like the plug-in wasn't securely in there because I am blonde.
What kind of plug-in were you doing, girl?
Hey, you know, I
That's
had
next week. Oh, you're not talking about that kind of plug-in.
I had to take a little bit of a refresher.
Really well. Never have I ever. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got some questions about never have I ever. Okay, so we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, so never have I ever had sex in a public place.
I have.
Danny, why don't we? Yeah, let's start with you, Danny.
I have. I actually have. I ever? Yes, I have. In a dugout. In a dugout. I ever had, I guess, in a dugout, and like it was like I lived like 3 blocks from like a high school, and it was a dugout, and it was like around like 5 o'clock daylight.
So cliche.
What I had to hoover it. Okay.
Oh, that's right. You lived in small town Iowa.
I know. This was in Arizona. No, I lived in Iowa, not in Iowa. I was in Arizona.
Oh.
I was 17. The guy was 36. Okay. So I was like, I've done it in the dugout and everything. So I've done it in the dugout. What else have I done it? In a movie theater. Yeah. I jerked his meat into the thing, and it was he took the popcorn bag, and he wanted me to jerk him in the bag. I'm like, that was weird, but it was fun. Oh, yes. My husband just said, remind me of something. Hotel in a public bathroom in Hawaii in 2008. Yes. That was interesting. So that's what I've done. Okay, let's get about Monterey. Who are you going to pick next for that question?
Let's do Dewey.
Let's see. I've done it in a creek, and I've done it in a casino bathroom.
Amanda.
Oh gosh, we got a list.
Oh, she got a list. Oh,
just let me know what stores, and then I'll call you out.
Oh.
Actually, yes, in the back of the mall at Westo Mall.
Hey,
What? What's the old one?
Yes,
Over
the
by
old one.
South? Oh
Yep.
my God.
I
What
used to work
store?
there.
What store?
makes sense.
A park, Shack Village, middle of the freaking street, basically like in the car. Anyways,
Yeah, in
people
the
walking
car.
away. We didn't care. uh, gosh, oh my god, got gravel roads.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Cornfield.
Corn. Actually, no.
Yeah, I guess cornfield in the woods, if you're going to call them public places. But
Oh, yeah, in the
Hey, we
woods.
live in Iowa, honey.
Well, yeah, when you're like, especially when you're hooking up with guys and anything. Kings and Queens? Oh, no, I've never done it, Kings and Queens. Amanda, have you done the Kings and Queens?
Yeah, I've been
No,
there.
yeah. Well, you've never been anything, but you've never done it at the bathroom, probably,
Oh,
or
no.
you probably done a
basic
couple
sex.
fields in
Yes,
the Kings and Queens. I don't know. But no, I've done in the gravel road. I've gotten caught by a cop, stuck in a steering wheel. My
ooh,
head stuck in the steering wheel, and a cop pulled us over. It was not fun. The cop said, "Can you get your head out of there?" I said, "How?" I'm like, my mouth is on his crotch and everything, and he says, "Yeah." And then the following weekend, he caught us again, but in the gravel road. He's like, "Can't you guys go anywhere but a hotel?" He's like, "No, we're just too young. We're very young, and we want to have to experience it." This was freaking like 20-degree weather. It was freaking cold. We had no place to go. And anything. I couldn't go to my dad's. I couldn't go anywhere and anything else. Got to improvise and everything. So I've done it in the woods with my husband and everything. That was kind of fun. That was years ago. I was 20 years old when we first dated. That was fun. So
yeah, we had a nice wooded area by our house when I was growing up.
oh, look at this. Dewey got a hand pay in the casino bathroom.
Ooh, you're being called out.
And he wasn't even there.
Oh.
The Kings and Queens. I've never done it at Kings and Queens. We never did it at Kings and Queens because me and Caitlin have been to Kings and Queens too many times at the gay bar up in Iowa, Waterloo, and anything. Never.
And
I
it
think
is
I
down.
actually no. But I did make out with a guy at Metro back in Iowa. This is the first gay bar, and I went to, and it was in Iowa. But made out in the back, like then it was.
What was that, Des Moines?
No, that was in Waterloo. I think like over by Mulberry Street.
Oh.
So yeah, I made out with a professor in the back room, and a college professor. Yeah, that was yeah.
He was in the hood.
He was not in the hood. It was I was in the hood.
He was in the hood.
I was in the hood. Back in the day. I was little
He
hood.
was in the hood, straight up.
I've done it. I've done it. Okay, there was a guys in that sex and okay. There was guys that had sex and kings and queens that had to have the door bouncer once. What? I had to be the door bouncer once. Oh yes, I remember that. Yep. Yeah, those back in the day, people had to be odd places and everything. So okay, what's the other questions, Miss Monterey Pussycat?
Let's see here. Never have I ever had sex with a friend's ex.
Nope.
Guilty.
Well, I take that back. Yeah.
Guilty. I have.
Mm-mm.
I have.
But they were broke up at the time, so.
Yeah, they were broke up.
We'll kind of go through these fast. Never have I ever been caught masturbating.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
My mother.
Yep, my mom.
My brother, a co-worker, and a truck driver
Well,
My mother.
was in the car.
And my brother. I caught my brothers masturbate a lot because they were like, I'm like, guys, go do it in the bathroom and lock the damn door. I tell them. I have brothers like that. It's crazy. I had an older brother. He would just he would shift gear. He calls it shift gearing. I don't know why they shift gear. I
It's
don't know why.
really bad, like in the mental health industry, because I don't really know better. Nobody taught anything. So that sometimes it would just be out in the common area and it was just like, whoa, okay. Well, don't do that. Go into your room.
And sometimes you just forget to lock the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one time, my friend Sticky, he
Sticky?
yeah, Sticky. He would like because he came over to our house and anything, me and my husband's house, first house, and he brought my friend Brenna and brought him his and I said, "Why are you named Sticky?" He's like, "I like to masturbate." And I'm like, and then he's like, I said, "I doubt it," and then he just fucking took it out and whipped it out and started jacking it on masturbated on my couch. Sticky.
Just how you described that sounded like that person was very angry.
Yes, he was. He was angry with his family. He was always like, he was in charge. He would do it in front of girls. He would do it in front of guys. He didn't care who he was. So we called him Sticky. So he was always sticky.
Sticky or stinky?
No, Sticky.
Oh, sticky. Okay.
So he liked to stick. He didn't care. He would wipe up his cum with the shirt, and then he'll be done. I'm like, why? He would do that all the time. He would do that at every party. He would masturbate on a couch, on the floor. He would go in the bathroom. He would go in the kitchen. He would do it anywhere. Literally. Like every time, why is your shirt wet? What do you think I'm doing? Oh, God. I'm like, yeah, he would just wipe up. I was waiting.
No, that's filth.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, well, he was sticky.
You got to have standards somewhere.
No, he was young. He was like 16, and I was like 19. Yeah, it was bad.
That explains it.
Yeah, like, Sticky, put your peanut back in your pants. Why? Why did you masturbate?
Right.
And I'm like, dude, how many times do you have to masturbate? He's like, I can masturbate 8 to 10 times a day. I'm like, a poor shirt, no say. So we called him Sticky for short, and he's still till this day.
That is so.
He's still does it. He's like,
To each their own. That's all I gotta say.
how about you, Amanda?
Huh?
How about
I'm
you?
pet the kitty right now.
Your pet sitting?
Yeah.
You're what?
He's masturbating.
Oh,
Oh, not that kitty. I'm sorry.
oh, you're playing with your kitty, trying to calm her down. Oh. Calm down, kitty. Kitty. Calm it down.
Bad boy. Bad boy.
All right, what other questions are there, Miss?
How about never have I ever eaten food during sex?
During sex?
Does whipped
Oh,
cream
wait,
count?
yeah, strawberries. I've had strawberries.
Yeah. Strawberry, whipped cream, chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, it can get romantic and anything, but
Assorted Sunday toppings.
I know. Because everything is super sensitive in that area, so
you could do it on your boobs.
well, that's different.
See?
But
You just put some
I
chocolate
guess I don't
syrup.
really think about it, I guess.
You just put some chocolate syrup.
Yeah,
That's what your
We
homework
didn't
is.
put it out there.
It would have to be a planned out thing. I don't know.
You go with the flow, honey. Just put some chocolate syrup and whipped cream and that. And Sunday, it's just a chocolate sundae. Just say that.
It
Really?
gets sticky. It does get sticky and kind of.
It does get sticky though, yeah.
You
But
just gotta jump in the shower real
That's
quick.
when you can take a shower together.
hell, I've done it with whipped cream with my husband all the time, and I'm like, oh, I got the cool up and everything. I'm
But
like,
like for me, if it was like even up here on my chest or whatever, and they'd like lick it off and then they'd go down on me, that would make me feel weird because there's a lot of sugar.
Try an ice cube first. Just try it out.
Oh,
yeah, ice cube is fun.
I've had some, yeah.
Let's get or something. Just try it out. Just get some your favorite caramel. If it's caramel, strawberry syrup, or chocolate syrup, do something. You gotta have fun with it. Just try it out.
It's the sugar content
Yeah.
for me.
It's called burn calories, honey. Burn the calories. Burn the calories.
Well, that it just causes issues.
Well, yeah, but you could just burn the calories that way. Just like, That's how you do it. Burn it, honey. Just burn the calories. Just burn the calories.
But
I'm glad
after
I don't have a nut allergy.
Crazy. Okay. What other questions, Miss Pussycatty?
Yeah. Never have I ever had sex with someone and then immediately regretted it after.
Yes.
Guilty.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I have to say, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it was. I thought it was a good friend of mine and everything, and he's like, we made out, and the next minute, like, we got all naked, and I'm like, no, can't do this, can't do it. He's like, why? He's like, we're having fun. I'm like, yeah, you like my brother. I was like, no, gotta go. He's like, but you gotta take care of me. I'm like, nope, gotta go. So I walked out. I walked out. It was bad. I walked out. I couldn't finish. Is that bad? I finished. I couldn't finish. It's horrible.
Shit happens.
I had a guy one time when I was young that he was French. He was a student. I loved his accent, but my gosh, I didn't like his procedures.
No.
Yeah, we went back to his place and it was so awkward. I just had to say sorry, gotta go. I don't like to call it quits in the middle of anything, but boy, that one did.
Yeah.
See, when you do that kind of thing, you have to make excuse. You're like, I got a headache. People.
Oh,
That's
I
how
just
you-
flat out said, this isn't cutting it. Goodbye. I walked.
Mhm.
It's like
See-
I wasn't planning on seeing him again anyway. So
So we have to give a hint though for people as they learn. Like, I got a headache, I got cramps in my stomach, I got something going on. It's like I got plumbing going on. Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom for a second. Oh, gotta go. It's the plumbing issues.
that monkey boy.
Yeah, don't remind me of Monkey Boy. Yeah, when you meet people online, just listen to your intuition. People, listen to your.
I'm getting better about that, especially after Monkey Boy.
Anything. So you have to elaborate on Monkey Boy. You gotta elaborate on Monkey Boy.
Oh, we were in St. Petersburg. And the first time I went there, I had talked with this person online, but by the time we started talking, I was like almost practically on my way out of town, so we didn't ever get together. Well, when I came back to St. Petersburg, Danny and I were there, and I started talking with him again, and I thought, okay, well, I got time now. So I invited him over, and boy, that was the biggest mistake. He was kind of goofy looking in his picture, but a lot of times you can't go by somebody's picture because they usually look better in person. He didn't. And his personality, I think he had issues. And oh my God, that was.
And Dewey's like this. He was funny. And Dewey's like,
I'm basically a polite person, so I can't just say, get the fuck out of here.
I told Dewey this. The only thing came out of it, the only thing when he came out naked, because I heard it smacking, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And everything, and then Dewey's like, comes out. The only thing came out of that boy, like, he had a nice butt. He had a cute little butt on him.
He did have a cute butt, yes.
He did have a little cute butt on him. That's about it. When he came out and he's like trying to kiss Dewey goodnight and everything. I was like,
yeah, and then he thought we would get together the next day. It's like, not if I can help it.
Dewey's like, I can't.
I don't even think I opened that damn app the whole next day.
No, you didn't. So
I have been there before.
I've done that. I have. It's like, especially with people, like when you go on a date and everything, get to know the guy or woman, spitting food, like literally, like I hate that. That's one of my pet peeves. When he was talking, he had food in his mouth and he had spit it all over the food out of his mouth.
Oh, he was talking and it was just going everywhere.
Yep. And I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I never went back to that table, and I called me. He's like, "Where'd you go?" I said, "I had a family emergency." I didn't have a family emergency. I just did not want to go back. It was horrible. That was years ago before I met my husband today. Like, no, his name was Chad. I have to say it's Chad. Yeah, I agree, Kitty. How about you, Amanda?
Yeah.
She could tell stories. She's like, "Mom did this," and everything. And she's like, "Yeah." She brought it back and everything, and then went crazy on me.
I don't. What's the question?
Well, the question is like,
Had sex with somebody and then immediately regret it afterwards.
Oh yeah. Well, it happened recently.
oh,
That whole sleeping with the friend's ex.
Yeah.
Love triangle. That's what ended up happening. And
never
it just,
again.
well, they're back together. They're fine. But I'm done. Keep me out of that drama. But a lot of it was, I don't know. I don't want to get too much in detail, but it was just it was kind of messed up. Like, I was not in a good position. I was vulnerable, very vulnerable. Friend passed away. I was grieving, so I was kind of in that little state of mind of like, anybody, I need affection or something.
Everybody's been there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, like the hard part is like, when some people take advantage, and that's the hardest part. Like I did that before. I was guilty because I took advantage of friends because his dad died and everything, and I took him into a bookstore, and next minute I had some fun and everything, and the next day his husband came down the basement and he's like, "Who the fuck are you? Oh, who are you?" And he's telling me about go to bed. Nope. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's one thing when you know that you're interrupting a relationship, but when you don't know anything about it until you're found like that, it's like, oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just don't want to mix with that kind of thing and everything. It's like, they're like,
I learned my lesson. As far as I knew, they were done. And he just kept persuading me.
See, that's the hard part is like, when people
I'll be honest, it was a guy. I was actually starting to, because I was having trouble with women. So I was like, well, how about I just try a man once again? It's been freaking 20 years. But I regret that.
I always tell the girls, like, stay on your own kind. It's just you'll get will work out.
That's here's for a bruise in there, man.
On that, then, have you ever had somebody that just walked out on you?
Yes.
No.
Nope.
I have.
Not that I'm conceited or anything, but no.
You play for finish. I'll finish you up and everything, and then you go on your merry way.
So, I will say my regret. Okay, I had to listen to. I didn't have to, mind you. That was my fault. But I thought the package was going to be better because that was my lesson learned, not knowing what the situation was before I dived into that.
What kind of package?
Ocean?
What kind of package?
Huh?
What kind of package?
A mail package.
Oh, a man package.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been a female package. It could have been like a
Oh no, this was with the mail.
Oh.
And so I lesson learned. Listened to his whole life damn story. It was weird, and I tried to get drunk. That's basically what it was. Tried to get super fucked up So then after that, I feel bad, but not really. He kept wanting to like, finger me and like pleasure me and stuff. Oh, wouldn't you like to know? No, he basically didn't have a dick. And he kept wanting to pleasure me, and it was just like, okay, come on, let's like, it takes two to tango here. And he tried from behind, and it was just like not even poking my hole. I know I'm a big girl, but a lot more cushion for the pushing. It was like, I don't know, a little baby carrot, pretty much. I was like, what the fuck? And so he's like, man, I wish I had a dildo to fuck you. And I'm just like, well, I wish you had a dick too, but that's not working out for me.
Did he oversell himself, or did you just not inquire enough?
I think he was playing the nice guy role.
But you
I don't know, but that shit didn't ever happen again. I can tell you that.
You didn't want to repeat, huh?
Oh no repeat on that one.
You're like, nah.
Yeah, and then I left. It was like, I don't know, 2:00 in the morning or something, and I was like, man, I got to get back to where I lived, and he's like, oh, okay, I had about like an hour drive home. And so yeah, that the drive home was like kicking myself in the fucking mouth for that one.
And guess who she called that morning?
You.
She called me that morning like, I should have gone. I'm like, what happened? She told me. I'm like, oh,
He's
Jesus.
lying.
You did just call me. I do have my phone. I still have my phone log. So I could still bring that up and say what year and what month and what time. She did. She has called me. She has called me a lot of times, and she's like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, honey, it's okay.
True.
She did call. Everyone calls me, and it's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, girl, just be honest with him. He's like, next, get on the fucking bus. And I said, get on the bus. Get on that bus and keep it trucking. That's what I tell people. Keep it going.
Yeah. The funny thing about that situation I just told you about is he went into detail about how he conceived. And I was like, this is fucking awkward. Like, I need to go.
That's how you say, I gotta bounce.
Bounce the fuck out.
That's how you say, bounce out of here.
Yeah.
So you just gotta make excuses. You just gotta make excuses, guys. You just gotta like, I'm like, especially if you're like, especially you know, like when you're playing the field. And
it was like I think he wanted me to stay the night, but I was just like, fuck no, I ain't doing it.
I wanted to poke your little
It's better to leave that before spending the night than to wake up the next morning and say, what the fuck did I do?
Amen to that.
Oh, I've done that. Like, what happened last night? You would say, what the hell?
I would like back out of his driveway, go around the block so he can't see me. I left, and I just like sleep there for a minute and then go home.
Yeah. Oh, I could see you doing that. Okay.
You know what one of the worst phrases is after having a one night stand?
What?
What's your name?
That, or the lady says, what are you doing today? Oh, I have to go home to my wife and cook breakfast for her.
Oh.
That's one of the worst things. That's never happened to me. Never happened to me. But that would Woo-wee.
That's understandable.
See, the weird part is men out there and women, they do love playing games.
I got called the wrong name before.
Oh yeah, I've got that multiple times. Like, hey you. They always say, hey you, come here. What's your name?
I got called Roxy.
Hey, I need a potty break.
So fun. What did you say?
I need a potty break real quick.
I always think it's kind of tacky where as you're walking them to the door, you say, "Oh, by the way, my name is."
You know, like this, like, what's my name? What is your name? Oh, wait a minute. Like, I know it. Give me a second. And they're like, Tammy? Oh, that's right. They always say that. Oh, that's right. And they think it's like, dude, you don't remember my name. It's like, that's why I don't get drunk much anymore. Because I'm like, hey, you, what's your name? And I'm like, oh,
Getting drunk can be dangerous. That's when you forget things.
exactly. You just black out and you're like, oh, what happened last night? Too many times. I've hooked up so many times when I was younger. I was like, I just, you don't want to go through that ever. yeah, like, oh, I did that, done that.
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Mm-hmm. Say my name. Say my name.
Okay, so before we tidy things up, we are going to do next week. We are going to talk about sex toys, and then we are going to talk about basically what our favorite sex toys are, and our least favorite sex toys, and I would like to hear people's thoughts are about sex toys. Do you like it to bring them in the bedroom or out of the bedroom, or do you just keep them in the closet for a reason?
And send us links to your favorite sex toys, and we'll take a look at them and add them to our list.
Exactly.
Heck yeah.
We want to know anything before we let Amanda go. Oh, here comes Amanda.
We have to go potty.
Okay, Amanda. So next week
Yes.
we're going to talk about sex toys. We're going to talk about sex toys and everything. And like Dewey's got a carrot top up there, but it looks like a bomb, and one looks like a deflate something. It's like flip, and everything, and one's like it's got like I can make fun of toys, and it's weird. So but we want to know what's everyone's favorite toys out there. Okay. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I agree, Kitty. And the kitty says her toy is like she loves the
Oh my God, I love it.
We know one person will be at the show next week.
Is the sex kitty. So basically, we're going to talk about. And
I'll
then,
have to bring my pussy in here too.
I'll be a big old hairy kitty pussy cat. But no, so we want to hear everyone's thoughts about sex toys. Like, do you like them or not like them?
Long, I think. Maybe like this.
So
my cat, she's huge.
Oh, really? What kind
I have a purebred Maine Coon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
those are
she's
pretty.
a big kitty. The kitty likes toys. Oh,
a tuxedo. I got two of them.
Oh, that's gonna be one of my next cats. Is a tuxedo.
Yeah, they're supposed to be lucky.
Yes.
I have a Siamese, and she's a diva.
I want a black cat. They're lucky too.
But yes, okay. So next week we're going to talk about sex toys and about girls' toys and boys' toys and
cats.
And cats.
And cats. Oh, really? Okay.
And pussies.
Oh my God, you too. I can't take you anywhere, you pussy carols.
To say.
But anyways, all right, we're gonna get off here. And you guys, thanks for watching tonight. And enjoy. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at sexualpeekaboo@gmail.com.
Or leave them in the comments of this video.
Yes. Yep. You can ask us anything. We're pretty open about everything, so we're not shy.
I think we proved that in this show. We don't hide much.
No.
Oh, my husband says dog toys.
I think one of these times I will have to bring him on and do like a couples thing.
Oh yeah, we'll do it maybe
There
a
you
couple.
go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll have to do it. I mean, I don't know if my husband will come on my show because he's too out there. He'll think it's all about him. I'll say. So,
I guess next week is when I'll bring my significant other.
there you
I'll
go.
bring my blow up doll.
Hey!
And then Dewey, you bring up here. It's like, hey, which you like? Which? Well, I said, which boy you have? I was like, which one should
So-
play with this week?
She'll have her cat right here, and
This is
the
my-
music in
this-
the background will be like, "It'll be my best friend."
All right, everyone, be safe out there. Just make sure you wear condoms. No pregnancies, please.
And don't
Yeah.
forget to subscribe and like and comment so that everybody learns what we're out here.
Heck yeah. Yep. And I will be